I think the main thing and what makes it really unique and fun is that it is a satire, right? We're kind of flipping it on its head, and these superheroes are essentially the bad guys and doing all these, corrupt things. And I think that it's fun, and it doesn't take itself, too seriously. It's not like these altruistic, superheroes trying to save the world. It kind of, you kind of watch the show and you're like, what is going on? But yeah.
But still rooted in story, which I think,
absolutely,
also just puts the whole superhero genre in a real rooted sense. I mean, there's no we're perfect and everybody else needs to be saved. It's, we have these powers, but we're still people.
The Deep's good. I mean, obviously in the pilot, it's kind of a jumping off point for her character and for mine. And there's a full circle comeuppance by the end of the series. So, but I also got to do some insane stuff. Definitely some leading into the comedic aspect of it a little bit, and they let me improv. They kind of let me own it and go crazy with it. So that was a lot of fun for me. It was different for me.
How'd you like wearing that suit, man?
Oh man, it was good and bad. I mean, good in the sense you know what you're showing up for every day. You don't have to change clothes, but. Mine was probably the least problematic of all the suits, so I can't complain. It's sleeveless, got a little aired out, but it's wearing a wetsuit all day, so you're stuck in that thing.
Why do you think the genre's so ripe for a stand-up right now?
Well, I think like you said, it is so saturated, right? I mean, I think there's a space for this, and also within just being a superhero show, it's talking about real issues, and I think Eric Kripke's doing a good job of, sort of. Pushing some themes through that lens as opposed to just, the on-the-nose stereotypical superhero.
Yeah, not to mention
genre.
The show was written 14 years ago, but a lot of the themes that he was talking about 14 years ago, which back then seemed completely implausible and just far out there, are what we're actually seeing today.
Do you think that, like, in our real world, like, in a sense, celebs are the real super?
I mean, there's definitely, the theme of celebrity worship, cult worship following, these popular people, right? Whether it be politics, or celebrity, or the combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
Which you must have such a funny perspective on that, given that when Gossip Girl came out, you guys all became instant celebrities in such a profound way. I mean, right though?
It was a wild ride. Yeah, no, it was interesting. Yeah, I wasn't really prepared for it, but it was also before like the iPhone had just come out when we first started. How funny is that? But so camera phones kind of started, but there was no Instagram and Twitter, so. We probably got away with a little more than you would today, but
10 years ago today, you woke up, you were rooming with Ed Westbrook in New York City. That must have been.
You're right, man. You're right. Yeah, and the premiere was at a theater down the street from where we lived on 23rd, so it was pretty wild, man. I have a lot of good nostalgic memories from being in the city and in that show.
I'll bet. And the last question: there is a lot of talk about the reboot. Does that excite you, or do you think it should just be left alone?
Oh, I know. I hear it. I just don't. I don't know who started that, but I always say I'd be open to it. I don't know. I'm definitely a little bit more excited about this show right now, but no. But I would love to see everyone again, and if they could somehow figure out a way to make it work, I would love to do it. But we're getting old now. We're getting a little bit. We're getting up there.